I've got my hat on because I've got really bad bedhead. Just so you know.
Not wearing it because it's stylish.
And it's stylish. And it's a tiny bit cold. Colder today.
It's not nice to stay today.
I was thinking, in the UK, the clocks have gone forward an hour. So one of my videos was late by an hour. Don't know why that happened, but so it came at 11 our time now.
Oh, that's annoying, because surely
I know.
if you schedule it for 10 o'clock, no matter when 10 o'clock is, it should upload at 10 o'clock, no?
No, but saying that, I don't know if we're the only country, but not many countries do that, change the clocks.
Do they not?
No.
Well, I guess because we do it because we're saving
daylight,
light.
yeah. So like people in Australia watching, it still would have been, well, not 10, but are their equivalent, do you know what I mean? It still would have been the same time for them, they wouldn't have noticed the difference. It's only the people in the UK would have been like, where are these videos? Yeah, mind blowing, right?
Is that right? Surely not, because... Yeah. No, because surely anywhere it would have posted an hour late.
No, because it's still effectively posted at 10 AM, but because our clock's changed, it's 11 AM, yeah. So for the people whose clock's changed, they would have gone waiting an hour for it.
Yeah.
But people around the world whose clocks haven't changed would have been like, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
So sorry for the people who waited an hour, but I don't know who changed. I think it was just the UK. I can't imagine every country or most countries changing the clocks because we do it for daylight.
Wait, so it's still posted at 10 o'clock?
Yeah, but 11 o'clock our time because we've gone forward an hour.
Okay, you can't really blame YouTube that much then, because it was still technically 10 o'clock.
Yeah, but not in the UK, and I'm from the UK, so it should know.
But the UK probably, YouTube probably hasn't changed its system like that.
Yeah. Come on, YouTube, step up. I always get confused when the clocks go forward or backwards.
Yeah.
So it's going to be lighter now. At night.
Well, no, because we've lost an hour. We haven't gained an hour. So last time when the clocks went back, that was us trying to get more daylight because it was winter.
Yeah.
So now that it's getting lighter, or it's staying lighter during the day, we don't need that hour anymore. So the clocks have gone forward again, and now we're back to like normal time.
Yeah, but like, so yesterday at 6 o'clock,
yeah,
it was pretty light.
Yeah.
But tonight it's gonna be 7 o'clock, the equivalent of yesterday's 6. So like,
yeah.
So the evenings are gonna be lighter.
I'm sure they'd be darker.
No, they'll be lighter.
No, because we've lost an hour. We haven't gained an hour.
No, but in terms of light we have. So think about it. Yesterday, at say 6 o'clock PM yesterday.
Yeah.
It was pretty light, and then today, our 6 PM is now 7 PM.
Yeah.
So that light we had,
yeah. I see what you mean.
So by the time it's like 9, it would have been yesterday's 8. So it's still pretty light. It's gonna be pretty light at night.
But that's because we're back to like normal time.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's gonna be light. It should be lighter at night.
Because
for an hour.
Before it was like, if it, at like 6 AM, it was like really, really dark because it was winter. We'd then push 6 AM. No, does that make sense? Yeah, we'd push 6 AM back to 5 AM, so that by the time it got to 6 AM, it would be lighter.
Yeah.
So we'd have more light.
Yeah, that's early on. That's early on in the year, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is like the opposite end of it. So now it's going to be bright. It should be bright for a lot brighter at night.
Yeah.
Very confusing. It's funny because we sort of technically lost an hour of sleep because we've woken up at the same time today.
But we did go to bed a lot later because we were up for when the clocks changed.
Yeah.
So we looked at the clock and we were like, oh my god, it's 2 AM. But
But
we
like-
weren't, because we were up at like 1 a.m, which is usually the time that we're up.
Yeah.
Because the clocks change. I think the clocks change at 1, don't they?
Yeah. So it goes from, it's like 1 minute to 1, and as soon as it hits 1, it goes to 2.
Which is because I looked at the clock at 2:02 yesterday, which is exactly what happened.
We were watching Walking Dead as well.
Wow.
So, what do you think of Walking Dead?
I'm enjoying it so far.
I'm sure there's a lot of fans of Walking Dead out there. I like it. It's good to watch
It's good.
again. I'm not up to date though, so I'm pretty far in though. But the last 2 seasons I've sort of neglected just because it got a bit silly. And there's one season of Walking Dead, I think it's season 5, that I didn't watch because I just missed it. And then season 6 came out and I didn't want to go back and watch season 5, so I just went on YouTube and watched a season 5 recap. I was like, alright.
So you skipped a season basically?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Andrew Lincoln's so good, isn't it? You wasn't sure, you?
Well,
You're still not sure? But yeah, I mean,
no,
still
I think he's great. But for the first scene, I was like, I know his face, and why do I think he's like really goofy? And why am I getting like such a British vibe? And it's because of Love Actually.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, who's that guy? Like the really, like sort of like goofy British, like your typical like Richard Curtis.
He's when he stands
Man.
outside.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Keira Knightley's house.
Keira Knightley's house with the boards.
3 years ago today, we were making that Watch Me Wednesday in the rehearsal room at the piano.
Oh really?
That went up 3 years ago today.
It takes me back to that time we did Crazy and You for the Addams Family's used to like website. I think it was their version. Do you know what I mean? Their YouTube. It was like Andrew Hilton was playing and Richard Beadle was watching.
Yeah.
And I like, for me, I was like, I don't really know this song well enough yet. Like, because it was like a couple of days in rehearsal. I think we literally sang it once around the piano. And there was a harmony I still couldn't get, and I just
It's
wasn't.
not the easiest song to sing. The da 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 da.
No, like, it's pretty hard.
Da da da. Like, that's such a hard melody and rhythm.
But
Great
like,
sound liver.
but yeah, it was like one of those where it's just hard. It's just like a hard, like, if you don't know, like, luckily I knew the song roughly before I came in, but not that well. Like, I know that's what like rehearsals are for. But anyway, like, they were like,
That's your point. That's what rehearsals are for. To then be like 3 days into rehearsals. So we're gonna film you doing this, and it's gonna go out on
yeah, I
the
was just
web.
like, what? And I remember doing it. I was just like, so it's the one that's on like YouTube now. People have seen, like, a lot of people have seen it. But like, obviously I'm like acting, but I can tell by my face that there's points where I'm like, I'm worried about the next bit, the words or the harmonies and stuff. Because I think what it was with it, because if I could go back in time and have my time again, I'd be like, can we have folders in front of us? Like, even if they're just blank, so then like the audience or the people watching going, oh, they're in rehearsals. Because we were stood there
With mics and
with mics, it just felt like very like, oh, this is the finished product. Like,
yeah, this is a performance. They know what they're doing.
like, you've been doing this for weeks now, like, show the world what you have. And we're like, I really learned it 3 days ago. Like what we had one session.
Yeah.
And I was like absolutely shitting it. And then had Richard, who's obviously lovely, but the musical supervisor just there with his folder just looking at us. It's like, oh my god. Oh well. That was stressful, but it was fine.
The thing is though, you just go, they tell you what you're going to do, and you go, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You never say no.
Yeah.
Because you never, like, I think it's the thing, like, we're all well within our rights to be like, I don't feel comfortable doing this or whatever, but no one wants to be that person, so everyone just says, yeah, okay.
Yeah, alright.
Everyone does it. So I did a video about, like, on-stage mishaps, but now I want to do a video of, like, my top 3 worst auditions, because I've definitely got a top 3.
Oh, we could do that if you want. I have some as well. I have some great ones.
I've got some stinkers, yeah.
Well, tune into Carrie's channel, maybe at some point in this week,
Yeah.
and you might see that video. Right. Have a good day, everyone.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Showing you a little leg today.
Wash your hands. And your face. Yeah, you are showing a bit of leg. Yeah, me too. Right. Goodbye.
Bye.